People fall in love, confess, and get together. No matter who you ask, everyone would agree that it is a wonderful thing. But it is wrong! There is a clearly defined relationship of power between two lovers, the one who controls and the one who is controlled, the one who obeys and the one who is obeyed. There is a winner and a loser. If you aspire for something higher than your position, then you will undoubtedly become the loser, because love is war. Shachin Private Academy, an incredibly prestigious academy originally established to educate the children of nobles and samurai. In modern times, now that the aristocracy no longer exists, its students are the children of wealthy families, who will go on to become the new leaders of Japan, and the ones who lead them.
It's the Students' Council!
Shachin Academy Vice President, Kaguya-sama. Her family's assets total 200 trillion yen. Trains, banks, and cars, with easily over 1,000 child companies, the Shinomiya group is counted among the big four Zabatsu. And she is daughter of Junen Shinomiya, the leader of the entire group. And as befits one with such a distinguished lineage, she excels in theater, music, martial arts, and countless other subjects. A true genius. That is Kaguya Shinomiya. And he is the man she supports, a man of unparalleled wisdom and intellect, constantly taking first place in most examination, a genius among geniuses, the top scores in the entire country. Shachin Academy President, Miyuki Shirogane. In contrast to the multi-talented Kaguya, he focused all his efforts on studying to a fearsome degree, which along with his exemplary behavior has earned him the role of Students' Council President. He bears the weight of the aglet, passed down through 200 years of president on his shoulders. Do you think they are dating? Someone should ask. No, it would be unthinkable to even approach them. There is no way we can do that. They look so perfect together. Yeah, it's like they're sacred. Have you heard? It seems a rumor is going around that the two of us are in a relationship. They're just at that age. Pay them no mind. Indeed, I'm not familiar with these matters. Me dating Shinomiya, as if such a thing would ever happen. Those fools. But, well, I suppose if Shinomiya were to ask me to go out with her, it wouldn't be completely out of the question. Well, it's only a matter of time before she inevitably develops an interest in me. That facade of a proper lady she's built up will come tumbling down, and she'll come begging to me with a blush on her face. That simple fool. Just who does he think I am? I am Shinomiya, the heart and soul of Japan. It would bother fantasy would I date a commoner. Well, I suppose that the slightest possibilities of an exception may exist for him. Were he to get on his knees and beg, then perhaps even thought he comes from humble birth and hasn't been trained in the slightest for marriage. Well, no man exists who wouldn't fall for me. It's only a matter of time. Half a year has passed, and during the time, nothing of note has happened. With no progress made, their feelings have shifted. From going out with you would be acceptable to I will make you confess to me, and completely oblivious to the high-stakes war being waged in their minds of the Students' Council is their secretary, Chika Fujiwara.
Oh, that reminds me! I won a pair of tickets to a movie, but I can go see it myself because my parents won't let me. So if either of you are interested, I was thinking of giving them to you. The movie is only playing this weekend, so...
Oh, now that you mention it, I am completely free this weekend. Shinomiya, would you... Oh, and...
They say that if a boy and girl go to see this movie together, they guarantee to start dating.
What? Oh, President, were you about to invite me to go with you? A movie that makes boys and girls who see it start dating. Are you going to say that we should see it? Wouldn't that be the same as a confession? Shirogane realizes the dilemma he is in. In matters of love, there is an absolute rule that the one who falls in love loses. In other words, the one who confesses loses. Both parties, with their incredible pride, refuse to allow themselves to be the one to confess. What should I do? Is my only option to try and trick her to get out of it. For example, do you want to go sell the tickets with me? Oh, you seem rather flustered. How cute. I will not run from this. You will be the one to flee, Shinomiya. Yes, I was going to invite you, Shinomiya. I don't believe in such rumors, and I was under the impression that you didn't either. Well, Shinomiya, do you want to see this movie with me? No. How will you react? Shinomiya thought for an instant, but what went through her mind was no ordinary process of thought. He has attacked me by revealing that he wants to see the movie. He has left the choice of whether to go or not up to me. A fine counterattack. I have the option of refusing him, but that would render all I have done up to this point meaningless. Carefully preparing a fake prize, slipping it into Fujiwara mailbox, and finding a movie on a weekend on one of his rare breaks. If I refuse him here, with his mental weakness, he may very well never invite me to a movie again. As a woman, I cannot allow that. That is not an option. I cannot retreat. All right, I do sort of believe it, but I was hoping someone would give me a sincere invitation to see it. Shinomiya uses skills feigning innocence, one of the secret techniques passed down from father to child in the Shinomiya family. Against this carefully calculated expression and sudden change in voice, even the heart of God would be set off at her. Shirogane's thought was thrown into disarray. His stubborn pride was dispelled. Fell. I suppose confessing is the duty of the man. His thought became clouded, and a crack in his will was formed. This crack did not slip past Shinomiya unnoticed. She struck. I am at the age where I want to try falling in love after all. She approached it as she would a chess puzzle, and she closed in. Shirogane searched frantically for his next move. As their thought processes were followed to their natural conclusion, a clear victor emerged.
Oh, if you don't like romance movie, I also have tickets to The Little Chicken.
How scary! Of the virtue of completion, a perfect idea can have a single point of how to introduce it into it, but that one point can cause something as drastic as the Big Bang itself. In order to process the sudden appearance of this new option, their brains pushed themselves past their limits.
Did I say something wrong?
The result was a sudden desire for sugar to fuel their mental capability. The only source of sugar in the students' council room was a single steamed bun. Thus, the only who gained control of the bun would become the victor. Oh, afternoon classes are starting. I will see you after school. Result of today's battle, mutual defeat.